Just as you'd expect, really. It's good conditions for batting, and I'm sure neither captain would have had any hesitation in choosing to bat first.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Nabi did very nicely out there on the boundary. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Zazai is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Zalmi are 5 for none. Amir coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yeah.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Zazai has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. That's off the middle of the bat.
It was short and wide, not much invitation needed, and picked off very easily.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl. From the media centre end.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, there was a bit of width on offer, and it was full too. Nice shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield. Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Going with spin now. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Got it.
Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Are now 45 for 2. Liam Livingston is coming into bat for Peshawar.
Good looking shot. Back into position easily and timed it beautifully.
A fine display of wrist and forearm working together to pull this away.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Steered away nicely, let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end.
Yep.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery. Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Abel will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards.
Catch it!
Nice shot, 4 runs.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground.
Yep.
Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Abel shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. No interest in that one from the batter. Abel will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Catch!
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a great shot. Flies over the boundary for 6 and just to rub salt into the wounds, it was a no ball as well.
Catch it!
Nice shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
29 runs added in that over. The Zalmi. But one of these two surely has to go on to score big.
Wait! Wait!
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Yep.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Khan gets off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Wait! Yep.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Edged it. Oh no, that's dropped.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter, gets back fast to pull that shot away for 6.
Gull coming into the attack from the media centre end.
Going with the medium pacer.
Hit that
Yeah.
hard, nailed it.
They were onto it in a flash. Hoisted high into the crowd. Brilliant shot for 6.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Nicked it! Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Super piece of timing.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. "20 runs added there.
Into the second over.
Kings are 31 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Into the attack.
Catch it. Yep, yep.
Easy catch.
Yeah!
Didn't have to move, really.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and the disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they've got out like that.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Onto
Yep.
the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
Riaz, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Superbly played through the covers for 4.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Misses everything.
Riaz with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Livingston did very nicely out there on the boundary.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Iqbal, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Good bit of timing there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Waiting.
Out! Good catch!
The batsman departing the crease. Called out for 6.
Abel comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
He's coming into bat at number 4 for the Karachi Royals.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Catch!
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Now on 63 for 2.
Malik will bowl the final over of the match.
Coming on to bowl.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. No pressure as they found a gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Ooh.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good shot. A beauty.
Yes. No!
There's a run here, surely.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Catch it!
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait there. Yeah. Ballers!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it.